St. Clair College women's basketball team will go into the holiday break with an 8-2 record thanks to a 68-57 win over the Conestoga Condors at the Sportsplex on Saturday. Logan Kuchera had a game-high 29 points for St. Clair and narrowly missed a double-double with 9 rebounds. No other Saints reached double figures, but Noor Bazzi from Windsor chipped in with 3 makes from distance for 9 points. Following the semester break, the St. Clair women's basketball team will travel to the Seneca College Tournament in North York from January 3rd to 4th. The Saints pick up their regular season schedule when they host Fanshawe College January 17th at the Sportsplex. The St. Clair Saints men's basketball team will go into the holiday break with an impressive record thanks to a 99-88 win over the Conestoga Condors at the Sportsplex this weekend. St. Clair's David Gomez Jr. led 4 Saints in double figures, scoring a game-high 28 points. Josiah Deere had 16 points, followed by Glenn Willis Paris with 14 points to go along with 8 rebounds and 3 blocks for the Saints. The Saints men will carry a 9-2 record into their holiday break, which nearly matches their win total from last season with 9 games remaining on their schedule. Following the new year, the St. Clair men's basketball team will travel to the George Brown Tournament in Toronto from January 3rd to 4th. In a matchup of first-place teams, the Saints will resume their regular season schedule January 17th when they host Fanshawe College. The number 6 Windsor Lancers women's basketball team handled their business and ended the 2019 portion of their schedule with a big win over the Guelph Griffins on Wednesday night at the Dennis Farrell Fieldhouse. Despite some turnover problems, the Lancers remained composed and stayed atop the OUA West heading into the holiday break with a 10-1 record thanks to their 73-61 win over Guelph. Kaya Clark led all scorers on the night with 22 points on 60% shooting, while Eve Uesu was the best facilitator on the floor, dishing out 5 assists. The Lancers now break for the holidays and will be back in action on December 29th in the Bishops Christmas Classic. They resume OUA play on Saturday, January 11th, when they visit the Laurier Golden Hawks for a 2 p.m. tip-off. The Windsor Lancer men's basketball team went into the exam and holiday break on a high note thanks to a big performance from a fresh face in the program. First-year point guard Shaquille Price went off for a game-high 25 points, while sophomore forward Thomas Kennedy added 24 points and 14 rebounds for a double-double, while the Windsor men's basketball team moved above 500 with a 98-77 win over Guelph last week. The Lancers won back-to-back outings to close out the semester and are now 6-5 on the year, which is just 1 win shy of their 7-17 record from last season, which saw the program miss the playoffs for the first time in over 15 years. Joining me this week in studio is Grey Cup champion and the current offensive line coach at the University of Windsor for the football team, Randy Beardy. What does watching the Grey Cup mean to you now that you are a Grey Cup champion?
Well, I think the Canadian football game's important to me. Obviously, it has spent so much time in it. But a guy like Drew does a great job, and he's going to fit in with any team. But he did a great job there, and really set a high standard when it came to his toughness and his preparation. I'm happy that he was able to earn a starting job, and then by the end of the year be starting in the Grey Cup and help his team win a championship. It's a pretty special moment. Mm-hmm.
So who was it that gave you your first job in coaching?
It was Joe DeMore.
Okay.
Yeah, he was been a hugely influential person in my life, and as you see it, where you come through, and now I'm coaching at the university level. I have to thank a lot of the people who have established football within the community, and I think it goes to show how important football is to the community. Mm-hmm. For myself, it gives me an opportunity to work in something that I love and I feel passionate about. Mm-hmm. Be able to work with young people and give them the opportunity that I had, and even more. Mm-hmm. I think it speaks to a lot of that, and I look forward to continuing that legacy of the men that I spoke about, and also giving more opportunities to younger people. Mm-hmm. Anytime we can work with people, I get excited about it, and it's awesome to look back at.
This week's TSS Spotlight is shining on the W.F. Herman Green Griffins senior boys football team, who won the Wexa and SWASA titles last week, but unfortunately dropped the OFSA Bowl championship to the number 1 team ranked in the country, St. Thomas More. Congratulations to the Herman Green Griffins and their legendary head coach, Harry Lemley, on another fantastic year.